Yellow just walking in the house in my road, gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes, just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty in a whole lot of vagina. Eat a pizza with some ice cream, she'll remember you. Ice Cube make it chip, shiver like the winter do.
See me with the crew, had to get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move, make a move.
The poor education taught to our children in the public school system. Now, I remember I seen the meme not too long ago, and they showed the inside of a school next to the inside of a jail. And the walls, the inside of both institutions looked exactly the same, in my opinion. The poor education taught to our children in the public school system, I'm gonna say it like this, man. My sons are in public school right now. They don't even get homework every day like we used to back in the day. They don't even get homework every day. I was in the city last month going over the homework with my cousin's daughter. And this is an intelligent girl, high vocabulary. I'm talking to her. I'm trying to go over this work with her. I'm like, they didn't teach y'all this earlier today in school? She like, no. I'm like, you sure? She like, no. She like, yeah, they didn't teach us. I'm like, so why are they giving y'all this to do? I'm like, yo, what are these teachers doing? I understand we had the pandemic and all of that, but then I gotta think that, you know what? We do live in a country where the most important things you need to know is hidden from you. And they really get paid chump change based on the standards of living in their state. To really teach a bunch of bad kids in the inner city, kids who their parents don't raise them with respect, most of them. Parent-teacher conferences, they gotta deal with disrespectful parents, most of the time mothers, most of the time single mothers. Hey man, don't kill the messenger. It is what it is. We've all seen it. We all know what's going on. And I just feel like at this point, they really just don't care, and they not giving an incentive to care. And really it's a by the book situation, and it's rare. It's like kids might have that one teacher their whole life who really care about them and really show them that they care about their future. But for the most part, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They just here to sit down for a couple hours, go by the book, say whatever they supposed to say for a couple hours a day, and then they go about their business. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree, bro. I think the school system is designed to do it. Like, all these systems are designed to do their job. Most people are suffering from a mental psychosis, right? Meaning that a psychosis is a mental disorder that affects how you perceive reality, right? So we be sitting here thinking, oh yeah, school is supposed to do this. The police is supposed to do this. The politicians are supposed to do this, right? Because we are believing in whatever is in writing and not what we have been seeing for decades, maybe centuries, right? So the school curriculum was changed in the 80s. It was changed predominantly because a lot of people that were going to school and college, they were becoming revolutionaries. Because that's what the curriculum was doing to them, right? It was really, the curriculum was producing a lot of people that were conscious, that were critically thinkers. And this is in a higher level of education, right? But they changed the whole curriculum after that, right? So now the curriculum is a little more, less critical thinking, more docile, and more like to domesticate you, right? Almost like the Bible. I don't want to go away. But when the New Testament came and King James burned all the Bibles and he established the King James Version that made the slaves more submissive, it's kind of like the same thing. They changed the curriculum So not a curriculum. Then they also, when Bush came, he signed that thing, No Child Left Behind. They thought they was, well, not that they thought. People thought that they were doing something good when they signed this. But all they really did was they skipped everybody. It don't matter if you failed, if you didn't do your homework, everybody got skipped.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, when I was in high school, bro, I made it to the 12th grade. I ain't really do shit, bro. I wasn't gonna graduate. And then once you get to the 12th grade, now they start saying like, oh, we're gonna send you to an alternative school to get your GED. This is exactly what they was doing, bro. No Child Left Behind was just skipping people.
Yeah.
No matter what your grades was. And people thought it was some good shit, but this is really what the result was. Nobody was learning. Everybody got skipped. Everybody got pushed out of school. And 9 times out of 10, you don't really know nothing. So you're gonna go get a GED. You even if you take the college exam, you might not even get in. You know, it just sets you up for a life of second-class citizenship.
Yeah, and just working for somebody in some office or some factory somewhere. It don't encourage you to really think for yourself and be a boss. You know what I'm saying? They just institutionalize you to sit down.
But the people, it's bigger than that. That's when you make it to the college level. But the people that just got skipped in the hood, they don't even make it to college, bro. They don't even make it to college. Because 9 times out of 10, alright, you had a behavior issue, you was in special ed, you got skipped, you don't really know much. Those people, you'll be lucky if you make it to working at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? In some of those places. Because usually the streets get them. The streets gonna get you. The streets gonna get you before, you know what I'm saying, you figure some shit out. Now, the other people that do make it to college and probably graduate from high school, those are the people that, you know, they train you for the office. But at the end of the day, they train all of us, right? So when they skipping on, so like, you're right. But that's the other part of it, right? That's the people that go to college. They train those people like, all right, just go work for somebody, go work in the office. But that's how they change the whole curriculum. So they skip us throughout elementary, middle school, high school. And then by the time we end up at high school, we dumb as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like the ones that do make it to college and you know what I'm saying, you know, they train us. Alright, you're gonna go work in somebody's office. Don't be creative. Like, you know, they just train us to be workers, bro, not bosses and not people, not entrepreneurs and stuff like that.
Yup. It's like raising cattle, man.